Oh, it's that time again. Man, you know, it's the combination between it being so bright out now, later into the day, but also just this East Coast game where it just feels like it's noon.
It does feel like it's noon. I would feel like it was earlier, but I've been watching basketball all day,
true.
and I'm actually a little bit basketballed up.
You're a little bit not excited for this game. So what's up, everybody? Welcome into the pregame lounge. Hey, you know what? Best air horn in all of the company right here.
That's what they tell me. And what a heralded moniker. Just coveted.
It's a real badge of honor right here. Guys, we're presented as always by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook app. Superstar Dev will be joining us momentarily, where he will be helping us place bets. We also have a very special guest, you guys.
Me?
Not you. We have a way more special guest than you that'll be joining us in just a moment. He's actually preparing food for us.
That's my kind of special
That didn't sound like me at all.
That does not sound like
You've never done that once for me.
Over here, I got Brendan the Tool Man Vogt.
That's right. Someone said the other day, I like how Vogt has a different look entirely for each show, so I just decided I'd go from hard Brooklyn to Colorado flannel. Does that work for everyone?
Yeah, it does work. It works great. Big shouts to the homie Darren, by the way, bar manager here, who's just making our life. I mean, he's off camera right now. You can't see him, but he's
still blushing,
he is grinding. He does it with such a grace, too.
Bringing us plates and also licking his wounds because he's a Sixers fan.
Oh,
Let's
my
go.
God. I can't believe you. I just gave him a shout-out, and you put him on blast. Over here, though, to my right, I do have the man. Everybody knows as Eric, but his actual name is D-Line Co.
My God-given name, D-Line Co. Guys, what a day. I couldn't feel any better. I'm excited about the Denver Nuggets. I'm excited about March Madness. I'm excited about the bright sunshine. And I'm excited about your friendship, Adam.
Oh, my. Wow. That's the first time you've ever said it. It didn't feel true, but it still felt good. You know what I mean? Like, it felt good to lie to myself for a second there.
Did that feel good?
Would you like it, though, Eric, if someone's like, hey, man, I really love you on the show. I named my son after you. D-Line.
Yeah, dude.
You'd be like, wow, that's
We were
crazy.
talking today, we were trying to figure out what the inception point of the name Jabari is. Because there are a lot of Jabaris now in the world. We can trace back Jalen's. There's a bunch of Jalen's.
Yeah, Jalen Rose. He takes credit for it.
Who was the first Jabari?
I mean, I don't know the answer to that. You're
Neither
right.
do I want to be the first
There
D-line.
was a Jabbar, an animated elephant. Does that help anyone?
No, it's Jabbar. He was a children's
That's
character.
right.
But I want to be the very first D-line.
I feel like yeah, there you go. I feel like you didn't do that great of research to find this out. Before we move on to French Corner here, we're going to get some game notes because the Nuggets are on the third and final leg of their 3-game road trip out in Cleveland. The longest road trip remaining on the season is wrapping up tonight, and it can be a perfect one if the Nuggets get a win. Vogt, what do you got for us?
Well, first of all, like Eric said, it's been a long day of basketball, so I'm going to run through you guys what I had to look up. It's Friday, March 18th, and they're in Cleveland. They're playing the Cavaliers, so everyone take that note down at home. Zeke is out with bilateral knee soreness, was questionable again.
It's still bilateral.
It's been pointed out it's actually Babar the elephant. We have no answer for that.
It's not Jabbar? Is he a
not
character
Jabari
in
the
that?
elephant.
Jabari.
Is Jabbar not a character in that?
There's Jafar.
Jafar. There's
from
definitely
Aladdin.
Jafar.
All right, off you go.
All right, we'll get to the bottom of this. So Michael Malone was asked if the standings are at all demoralizing. Nuggets are playing so well, as we've talked about. So are the teams they are both chasing and being chased by.
Yeah.
To which Malone replied, do we look demoralized? We're playing some pretty good basketball, and hopefully that can continue.
I felt like at that line, by the way, you're almost underselling it because I felt like that was a Malone's feeling himself kind of line.
Yeah, no,
like
for
that was
sure.
a little bit of a like, do we look bothered? Look at us.
Yeah, in between those two quotes was a lot of explanation of how well they're playing.
Yeah.
That's not a team that plays demoralized basketball. But he did sort of say in fewer words what we said on yesterday's show, which is it's not really about the team in front of you or behind you right now. They just have to take each game, play their best basketball, and try to win.
On those notes, it is a little bit about the teams behind you, in front of you. But tonight, I was very worried. I'm saying this for our bar manager, Darren, here. I was very worried that Joel Embiid was going to duck the Dallas Mavericks to suppress the Nuggets in the standings. So if the Mavs keep winning, because Dallas is in Philly tonight. But you know what? Big shout out to Joel Embiid. He's playing tonight.
Oh, wow.
He's playing tonight.
He's playing basketball?
He's not resting tonight, and that's a good one because this is a game Dallas needs to lose. I'm a Sixers fan tonight. I'm a Sixers fan, and I'm just saying for tonight.
Now that's a guy.
I'm not even trolling.
Darren hates us.
He really does hate us. He really does.
Hey, that's a guy that sometimes shows up. You know what I mean? That's a guy for sure. So, on some of the things that have hurt them against Cleveland in the past, Notably, I think it was like 19 turnovers one time, or maybe more than that. Malone said, quote, "Don't do that again." That was his advice to the team. He said with a laugh, but obviously the keys to this game on a serious note, can they defend the paint and can they keep them off the foul line? Cleveland does a very good job of drawing fouls, so that'll be something to keep an eye out for, especially for Nikola Jokic, who, as we know, is very valuable, so each foul matters.
Most valuable.
Malone again tempered expectations on a return for Jamal Murray. That's like the fourth or fifth time he's done that, which he also mentioned in the show. He said, obviously, it's a great step in Jamal's progression that he got 2 consecutive practices in at Grand Rapids, but he still has a lot of hurdles to get through. He was able to play live basketball. They were just getting out there, going through drills, going through some live basketball with 9 other guys on the court. That's huge for Jamal. He hasn't done that in quite some time. But he did wrap it up by saying on both Murray and Porter Jr., quote, "As of right now, there is no immediate return on the horizon for either of those
It's a big
players."
line. No immediate return for either player. And you're thinking, my prediction was he'll be back on Sunday. Michael Porter will. So
Sure.
Michael Malone, again, a lot of people have pointed out, he's the ultimate sort of like, hey, man, we're far away, and we just don't know if he's being serious or not. But I will say, like, for me personally, I hear that and I go, if Porter is back on Sunday, he's just straight up lying.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's a straight up liar. Is he a guy that tempers expectations too much? Yes. But to say there's no like immediate return on the horizon, Sunday is immediately on the horizon.
Sure. Yeah, that is true. And as
He'd
Malone
literally
pointed
be
out,
lying if he's not.
He would be lying, but he'd be coached. Like,
I'm not saying morally I would hold it against him, but
I'm just telling you, like, he is in a business where his entire, like, he is protecting information at all times, and he doesn't want to get expectations risen. And then, if Michael Malone says, like, yeah, no, they're right around the corner, like, we go nuts, Twitter goes nuts, like,
and if they don't play Sunday but instead play Tuesday, it's like, what happened?
Yes. And then he's asked only about that. If he just says, like, nothing's happening, then you have to be like, okay,
listen,
well.
to that point, like 3 or 4 different times this year, we have all sort of responded and done the dance around some non-updates, some things that really create more questions than they answer.
But I still say, because, Eric, I love the way your brain works, because I feel like, poorly articulated what you very well articulated downstairs, which was saying that, like, Michael Malone.
Suck, man.
Well, no, but it's a great point, because he's saying that Michael Malone's job requires him to lie or deceive very often, so much so that even when it's not necessary, he might it's hard to turn that off when, like, your whole life is protecting information.
Yes.
It can be hard. And that might be what's going on here. It's like, why are you lying to us? And it's like, I don't know. I do this every day, 24/7.
I don't even know what the truth is.
I don't even know.
And look, Malone took care to sort of point out that these reports come from unnamed sources or often from agents, particularly in MPJ's case. Mark Bartelstein's done a lot of talking. And, Malone, again, like, there's a difference between whatever the team's timeline is and the agent's, in theory. So, he did bring that up again. But alas, we sort of know how this goes. We'll wait and see. I'm sure Porter will tell us before Michael Malone does. That's kind of how I feel.
Big time.
Like,
Fire up the stories, dude.
Any minute right now, Porter's going to be like, I'm back on Sunday, guys.
There's going to be an IG post where he's like, it's lit. And we're like, whoa!
The best IG post was if he'd be like, I'm coming. It's on the horizon.
Just exactly
on the horizon immediately.
I just know there's going to be a TikTok or an IG story of him just coming back, licking his lips. I'm coming back, baby.
It's like you love him, but you're also insulting him with that line. But
100%.
That's a little bit of both.
That's how you know that I like him.
Yeah.
We can close with this note, fellas. Malone, when asked about just this sort of mental drain and how you fight that of not having the best players with them for virtually the entire season, he said, I don't think it's been a drain. We feel if we're healthy, we have a real chance to win a championship. And in the meantime, not once has anybody felt like we can't win games.
Yeah.
There is no woe is me. There is no feeling sorry for yourself.
Love that. I love it. I think this is an important Jokic game because they have two things that the Nuggets have struggled with. A very speedy... By the way, Darius Garland, one of the most fun players in all of the NBA. Honest to God, I think he might be a top 10 best watch in the NBA. He's so shifty. He's so quick. He's so dynamic and fun. I really like him. But Denver has struggled with that mold of player. So, one, it's going to be Jokic's trying to keep these guys, not just him, but trying to keep him away from the rim. And then, two, they've got Evan Mobley, who is both a little undersized in the, like, girth department. He's just like, Jokic can beast him muscly-wise. But he is a rim protector and a rim roller, so it's a challenge for Jokic. But I'm really curious to see how Jokic approaches this one. What are your predictions? It's also a rookie. I mean, a very, very good rookie, but it's a rookie. What are you looking for in that matchup?
Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, Jokic has gotten thicker.
Yeah.
He's gotten stronger. He's become more of a live oak and more of a monster.
He's such an oak.
The thing, Mobley is like really interesting to me because he is a player that when he was coming into the draft and we saw him at Summer League, I was like, same thing. I was like, I don't know, man. Like he looks like a little bit too slight for the NBA, but he's proven that that's absolutely not the case. Like that guy is really, really good.
Yeah.
I just think that it's probably going to be one of those situations where Jokic is. It's like a you reach, I teach situation. Like Jokic is going to get him, in the torture chamber because he's going to just play with his mind in a way that he's not ever been presented with before. So I don't know that I would necessarily say. I don't know if Jokic is going to go off tonight necessarily. I don't know if he's going to need to, but I do think he's going to dominate that.
Well,
that
one thing that happened the first time these two teams played, Lauri Markkanen has what might have been the dunk of the year on Nikola Jokic. And so our poor king got posterized. I kind of wonder if tonight's one of those like, hey, let's run a lot of pick and rolls that gets Lowry on me, guarding me in the post so I can like foul this guy out in 6 minutes. I would love if Jokic had a little petty to him tonight.
That'd be cool. I also remember that night, in the next 20 minutes, there were 2 other Dunk of the Year candidates.
Right, yeah, that
was
night
like,
was
good
crazy.
looking out,
Thank
man,
God,
'cause Jokic
yeah.
could have been.
It got pushed down.
It really did.
The social ladder there.
But listen, Malone, I'll just pair it Malone. Foul trouble. Can Jokic and like for the bigs, can they guard each other without fouling each other? And whichever one can't do that's going to be in a world of trouble, and so is their team.
All right, we got to move on to the feast de resistance.
The literal feast de resistance.
The literal feast de resistance, which is, we can go ahead and cue it up. French Corner with the homie Flo.
Oh,
with the homie Flo. As he joins us all the way from France. A super fan of DNVR, a super fan of the Denver Nuggets.
My God.
Look at this.
And look at this
What is
incredible
happening?
spread of food that we are being
How come
blessed
no
with.
one else does?
Miroslav has never brought us a
dude.
We've had
platter
other
of food.
people come to this show,
Wow.
talk about this show, come and hang out. No one brings us anything like even remotely close to this.
The Hamburglar did just bring us. Oh yeah, you're supposed to. Are you supposed to talk into the mic? Yep, that's the one. All right. So Flo, first of all, welcome to Colorado. Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
Is it everything you? It's going to be a long interview.
Very sheepish.
Tell me, is the bar, is the studio, and is the state of Colorado everything you thought it would be?
I arrived only yesterday, so it's only a few hours in. I didn't visit Denver a lot yet. The DNVR Bar is awesome.
Okay, is awesome.
Good
care
answer.
about the rest
And you
of
guys,
Good answer, yeah.
You look better than on the.
Ah.
I
It's a
don't know
second
why.
good
Thank you. That's what I say all
Yeah.
the time. It adds weight. I look so heavy. I look so gray. It's
You know
not
what's
true.
looked good
No.
recently? Your hair.
You know,
Yeah.
you know what Flo told me
I really
earlier?
feel
He
good
said
about myself.
on the show you're not able to tell the age of every person, and I was
what?
like, I figured out he meant the height,
Oh, the height. Yeah, there you go.
and he said I think he meant specifically Brendan. Let's go.
Before we get into our feast here, Flo, just tell us about tonight's game, Nuggets, Cavs. Sort of, what are you looking for in this game, and what are your expectations?
This.
Just looking to have a feast.
Yeah, no, that's 82 games, so this one will be special because I will watch it with you guys, I think.
Not me. I'm out of
Unless you kick me out at the end of the show, I don't know.
No, you can watch here, I think.
But no, Cleveland, yeah, like you said, it's a good team, but I don't know how they are with the injuries right now. who
Right,
came back
a little
or not,
banged
so,
up.
Yeah, I missed 2 days of NBA with the trip, the
Okay.
plane, the flights, so I'm lost.
Well, yeah. Well,
no idea what's going on.
Yesterday, all you missed was Sadiq Bey somehow scoring 51 points. Did you see this? Sadiq
saw-
Bey.
yeah.
By the way, what's going on with the scoring? What's the deal with scoring? Everybody's scoring 50 right now, including Sadiq Bey, which is like, okay.
Can Jokic be MVP without scoring 50?
Man, I mean, look, he can, but it would be pretty fun if he. That would be a great punctuation, as if he also scores 50 in this run. It's like, hey, man, I do that as well.
And if he doesn't, we should at least move Sadiq Bey into the conversation.
we should move him into the conversation.
Is
for
he
sure.
part of the conversation?
Conversation.
He is definitely.
peripheral.
By the way, I love the conversation. The conversation is just guys on TV screaming about
Yeah,
who's not the
totally.
MVP.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
What's funny is that early in the season we were all happy that there are less whistles, and they let the guys play more defense.
Now there's a lot.
And there's a lot of 50-point games now, so it's weird.
So thinking basketball, Ben Taylor just did a thing where he showed that last month, the month of I think February, was the highest scoring month in the NBA and NBA history. So this idea, like the most efficient month, teams are scoring at record paces. So we went from these rules having an impact, I think, to like either players have adjusted or the rules are not being called that way anymore, and here we are where everybody's scoring again. So,
or maybe it's your theory, which is that basketball is solvable and people have solved basketball.
I'm telling you, there's a lot to that part of it. I'm telling you, part of this is like Sadiq Bey is an okay player. He's an okay prospect. 51 points. Like we just have so many dudes that can score, especially get hot from the 3-point line in the NBA right now. It wasn't always like that. You had guys that could go off for this or that, but now Sadiq Bey's like the 100th best player in the NBA. He dropped
what if
50.
Sadiq Bey literally becomes like the MVP?
He might. No,
we look back and we're like,
Sadiq Bey, he's a
Sadiq
good
Bey.
prospect. Good prospect.
Yeah.
He could be a good player,
Yeah.
but I don't know if he's going to be a 50. I don't know. This might be his only 50 piece. Let's get into the exciting part here.
Yeah.
The food that you have brought all the way. When you said you were coming, first of all, do you run the Nuggets France account?
I joined the administrators team, the community
One
managers.
of the people that does
we
it.
are 3.
3 people. Okay.
Are they? They're not here. You should have just said yes.
Take the credit. What are they going to do?
I built
Get in
it.
the
I
chat
did
in
all of it.
French?
Yeah. All right.
Just a
Like
simple
you do with
oui.
DNVR.
Yeah.
That's so true. Thank you, Flo. Thank you. What do
You know
we-
what, Flo? Screw you, man.
Explain to us what it is that you have brought us.
So I live. It's not specialties from France. It's specialties from my hometown because
Okay.
every 50 miles you have different traditions and specialties in France. So we have ham from Bayonne.
Ham.
Ham.
Okay.
And
Doesn't sound as fancy as I expected, but okay.
try it first.
Okay, wait, we'll try it. Is
Yeah,
there
just,
something I have to do to try it?
Well, you can
Don't we have bread?
use your hands and
All right.
just take, that's a lot.
Yo, hand me my guy.
All right, we're gonna ham it up.
So what so is this? This is
You have to let it
Ham?
melt.
Oh, I have to let it melt, so I'm
Yeah, you
eating it
can-
too fast.
Yeah, you can.
I've always wanted
very-
to eat on camera.
Yeah. Really good.
this is magnifique.
This is probably really good in podcast form.
Yeah, right. I'm like,
What's your review?
Trying to let it melt in my mouth.
no.
I mean, it's good ham.
And this is from your. Okay. Oh, you just pick it like that, the skinny pieces.
All
Okay.
right. No.
Do you eat it with bread? Okay.
Bread me, my guy.
All right.
Yeah,
Then
everyone get close to the
we have
mic.
some foie gras. Oh, I have to.
Adam, how
to
is that
name
word
the
pronounced again?
producers. So
I thought it was foie
the
gras,
bi-
not
bi-
foie gras, but I learned tonight. So thank you, Eric, for humiliating me.
What? Foie gras.
Are you a fancy dude? Did you know it was foie gras? Not a fancy guy. Come on.
He's asking
pull
Dev.
up
Dev
that ham
somehow,
comment.
who's never seen a hot air balloon, did not know it was pronounced foie gras.
Okay.
Dev is giving me a death glare. He
All right,
might
so
be
that was
the-
the first one. What is this other one we got here?
That's
Oilier.
another pig actually.
This is pig, same as ham.
Oh, yeah, both are pig, but not from the same. You say,
Oh man, that
part of
one's
the-
better. That one's even
Not
better.
from the same
Yeah.
part of the
that's
animal.
fancy. Yeah.
Oh,
No, another not brand. You say family of pigs.
it's a different species
Yeah,
of pig.
yeah, there are
Like,
different species of pigs.
I see. Like you have your.
That's black pig.
Do it, Eric.
Yeah,
Name
go ahead.
two kinds of pigs.
Say, what type of pigs do you have?
Iberian. There's Iberian ham. That's in.
Yeah, this is actually a Iberian.
Thank you.
Yeah, hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on 1 second. Fuck you. Go ahead.
Because I live close to the Spanish border, Senor
Oh,
Juarez.
so this has a Spanish influence to it, maybe.
Yeah, I have some Spanish blood too. Yeah.
Okay. All
And
right, that
so
was good.
this is from the.
Is there 3? There's only 2, right? There's 2 types.
Yeah, there are 2 types.
Yeah.
The one on my left is fancier.
What do we have over here? Do we have
That's
some jams and stuff we put on the bread?
that's some cheese of how do you say it's
Some
how do you say
cheese.
EWE.
So that cheese is
Oh,
ham.
yeah.
Lamb.
Lamb. Lamb cheese.
Okay, yeah, goat cheese.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
lamb and goat are different animals. A
That's
goat-
right. You're right. Yeah, thank you.
One is a sheep. The other is a
Animal
goat.
It's a female goat, right?
A ewe is a female sheep.
Thank you very much.
Again, different than a goat.
Very different.
not Iberian ham. Am I the smartest person
was
on this
gonna say,
goddamn
what's
set?
going
How do I
on?
know everything and no one else
Grow
knows
up on
anything?
a farm.
He grew up in Fort Collins, and
it's
he's a
close.
Ram, you know, like so.
Right.
so we have
I don't
like-
chew the
Are
whole-
you
I do
tapping
like-
out
I
now
do
for
like-
Dev? Are we
Yeah,
gonna
I
tap
can.
Dev in
Am I
here?
being
Yeah,
kicked out?
I want to watch Dev.
Yeah,
in some
Dev,
of
come
this.
eat some
We have a
stuff on the
tradition
internet.
of we on the cheese we put some cherry jam.
Oh, some cherry jam.
Black cherry jam.
Oh,
Oh, I
the
like black cherry,
savory
yeah.
and the sweet combined
that is
together.
Yeah,
exactly how
I'll
you
show
do
you
it.
later.
I can't wait.
And there's the last little pot. It's to go with the foie gras.
The last little
So
pot
it's
is to
like
go with the
jelly,
foie gras. It's a
yeah.
jelly. It's a
Jelly of,
This is not
of
the. This
Hey,
is,
do we have the spoons that are over there? Will you bring the spoons over?
For
we can
what?
try some of this jam. Dev,
But-
while we continue
Oh, wait
this,
a minute.
I want actually. Did you try some?
No.
Dev with
Go
his
for it,
pinky
right
up.
over here. No, Dev, right over here. This one. I want you to try the oilier one. It's really good.
The ham is quite delicious.
Yeah.
I have a special gift for
Wait, you brought a gift just for Dev?
for Monsieur Duvalier.
Oh, this is the best. My man,
All right, hey Flo, sure. Man, yeah, if we got one gift
Hey,
for one.
Mr. Duvalier.
This has been great. This has been great.
This fancy motherfucker over
This
here.
son of a bitch just
All right, go
shows
ahead,
up,
open up,
eats ham,
gift.
gets presents.
Looks like jewelry or something. I'm gonna be especially upset here.
Le Duvalier.
Oh, it's
You have to level up.
Yes,
You
it's
have
a great gift. Birds of Colorado.
They're classified by colors.
Oh, I
you
love
know?
it. Hey, man, this is great. That's
I'm
a
gonna.
great quote.
That is a great.
gift.
I'm gonna be like a
All
genius
kinds of
here, surely.
pigeons in there. You're
All
gonna be
these
like,
pigeons in this book. Is it go by colors?
Yeah,
Brown
because
pigeon?
not everybody is a pigeon.
this is the greatest. This is the greatest show ever. I'm actually kind of jealous, low key jealous over here. This great field guide. I've got like 7 of them. All right, let's make some money here. As look at he's
That's how
back
you
for
do
some
it.
more
That's
food.
exactly how you do it.
I'm gonna make some jam and toast while you tell everybody how to make money tonight on DraftKings Sportsbook, America's
Okay.
top-rated sportsbook.
Dark-eyed Junko.
Oh, I saw one today. Actually, I saw the slate colored. There's several varietals. The slate colored was the one. Is it on there?
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's the slate colored. Gorgeous one.
Well, it's a male. Gray-headed. So, it's time to make some money.
Let's make that bread, brother.
So Nuggets come into the game as 2.5-point favorites.
yes,
I like it. I love it. I actually like it.
I want some more of it.
We're gonna lock that in. We're gonna lock that in.
A Nuggets win.
A Nuggets win is what's
Wow.
happening tonight. I just really love the flow that Jokic is in. Also, he has to play well just because there's so much on the line. There's the Joel Embiid factor with being an MVP. There's also the fact that the Nuggets can't lose because the Timberwolves can't lose. And then also Utah, so they could go after that. So I like that 2.5. It's another one I like. Player props. I feel like this is going to be a very, very big Jokic game.
I was saying earlier, I didn't think it'd be a big Jokic game.
I do think it's going to be a big Jokic game. I just really feel like if you put a rookie against him,
He is going to put him in
dominates
the
a
torture
rookie.
chamber, no question.
Like, yeah, he's putting him in the chamber.
No question.
Yoke Island's not fun.
Have these two matched up before? Yoke and
Well, the thing is, they had Jared
Mobley?
Allen before, so like they had a
Oh,
better
right.
defender,
Right,
like
and
that
a
was
bigger
an
guy.
actual center. Yeah, that was going against them, and Yoke, did his thing. But against Evan Mobley himself, I think that's just going to be.
You know what this has made me
dominant.
realize, this segment, is that there's no reason we shouldn't eat during every show.
Oh no! I put
Just like a full spread every show. Like, we've had no disruption. The show's gone better than normal.
That's for foie gras.
this was for foie gras.
Yeah, later.
Okay.
It's like you're dining with us. It's like more
It
intimate.
is like dining with. We should eat at every one of these.
That's
This
what I
is so
just
fancy.
said. Yeah.
Sorry, I was busy.
Maybe we shouldn't.
We should not do this.
Is there any? Do we want to do a same game parlay? Oh, also, I really do like. I think Aaron Gordon does a bounce back spot. His points, rebounds, and assists.
I don't know.
It's only at 20.5,
Dude,
and I feel like he's
still
going to
hurt,
get
man.
20.5.
He's still hurt.
You guys don't have to do it. I will do it. You guys should do it. 20.5.
All right.
All right.
But that wasn't the lock was the points.
What are we talking about, Bones, dude? We're on a Bones roll.
That's exactly what we're on. And his points are way too low. But I think I'll put it into a same game parlay
Okay.
instead of just doing
We
it
talking
straight
about
up.
we talking about threes for Deshaun Bones Highland?
Every time.
Oh, my guy.
I know you have bones for us. How about you start our same game
Oh, I
parlay
don't.
with some-
I'm preoccupied with ham and cheese and baguette and foie gras. Please
Very well done.
lead us on the.
Okay, I got you. Bones Highland, do we think that he's going to do a bit of everything? Because his points, rebounds, and assists is pretty low as well. Or we could just do like his
He's been on
points
such a
straight
roll
up.
lately.
He's doing a little bit of everything also. He's rebounding the basketball. He's, getting everyone involved. So I feel like you might as well just lock in his points, rebounds, and assists. Super low.
Yep.
But I also like the points. They're always low. You could do them on the same game parlay at 8 plus, like just over 8. I think that he hits that.
Yeah, I think you're right.
What else do we like? Do we want to just put in, like, we might as well throw in some for sure.
Can I tell you what I think's going to happen tonight?
Yep.
Jokic steal. Got a young front court on there. He's
Adam
been.
always looking at Jokic steal.
I'm telling you.
I'm
Do
feeling
you think
like
he's going to shoot a 3 though?
Jokic?
Oh, look at this.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
No, I do think we are due
This one's very
for
good.
a mayor of Chopper Circle 3-point shot. Monte Morris, at least one 3-point.
This is fantastic.
All right, so let's just do it easy. Let's start it with Jokic.
Is this the most
20 points.
romantic episode we've ever put
Oh,
on?
so romantic.
The way Flo just looked deep into my soul.
That's how I wanted it.
Flo is the man. Flo is definitely the
Goddamn
man.
man.
All right, so we have our. I just opted in for the single game parlay. We're about to build it.
Okay. Let's start with Jokic points.
All right.
Do we want 20 plus or do we want like
I always like to do the lower number.
20 plus?
Yeah, let's just do 20 plus. Let's play it safe.
So let's do 20,
20 plus,
so
I'm in.
rebounds. Or do we do assists actually? They have
He
it
has
low.
10 plus assists.
They have a 6.5 assists.
You want a 6.5?
I mean, it's super low. We could do 7.5. I feel like this is a game that he'll probably easily get a triple double.
So you want to do 7?
Let's do 7.
7 plus. We're all right. So far, we got 20 points, 7 assists for Yoke. Okay.
Let's do Bones. Let's get over to Bones.
To the
My
threes?
guy Bones,
Threes or
dude.
points?
Yes, bro.
Let's do points.
Points?
I like threes.
I don't know
dude.
if they never put
Don't-
him in the.
Adam,
let's throw the
no, Sean,
threes in.
there is.
We-
8.5?
Yes.
The greatest way to watch any basketball game is to cheer for Bones Highland
Then you got to
threes.
throw
I
in
know,
the
it
steals.
really
Did you
is.
get the steals already?
I'm gonna throw in 1 3 from Bones just because
Two.
I'm with you. I'm just gonna throw in 1. I'm just gonna throw in 1 plus 3, and then I'm gonna get the steal. So I'm gonna go over it. Man, this is every time I do this, when I put too many of these in, I'm like, I always kick myself. All right, so we're gonna go Jokic steals plus 1. I got this bad boy all the way up to plus 195.
Let's go.
Oh hell yeah! I'm gonna
Lock it in.
Or locked it in. So I got Jokic 20 points, Jokic 7 assists, 8.5 points for Bones, 1 3 from Bones, 1 steal from Jokic. I win that one. I'm gonna
Loving it.
triple my money, triple my
I
investment.
can't
here.
wait. I can't wait. That's good on bets, right? Flo said he'd like to let us know where this delectable ham and cheese came from.
Yeah.
And he took a bite right as I said that.
So the Bayonne ham
Yeah.
comes from Echepeyo in Bayonne. This is ham Quintoa from Pierre Oteza.
Okay.
Okay.
The foie gras is from La Ferme du Foie Gras in Mugron. Because
Okay.
I told them I would come, so.
Oh, nice, awesome.
Just got to give him the plug, man.
Yeah.
And no, I think that's it. And also the chocolates that.
Oh, the off-screen
Oh
chocolates.
yeah, we have the off-screen chocolates. We will have here momentarily.
Chocolatier Pascal à Bayonne.
Let's
All right.
go.
Thanks.
Your French. I want you to read this, and Flo will grade you. Your perfect French.
Gelée de piment de especilat.
Ooh.
Gelée de piment d'Espelette.
Right, who said that? Me or him?
So, with your height.
Can you read?
A very unique edition of the DNVR Nuggets podcast, but you know what?
But it's actually the show you're going to see from here on out.
Just
Every show will be just a carbon copy
A
of the show
feast.
with different nationalities' foods.
Oh, I
I
can't
forgot
wait
to
for
talk
it.
about the drinks.
Please.
So the white wine from Irouléguy, that's my hometown. I live, the very southwest hand of France.
Okay.
There's the Atlantic coast, the Pyrenees,
Oh, sure. Yeah,
The
of course. The
Pyrenees.
Pyrenees,
and
of
the
course.
Spanish border.
Yeah.
That's where
Right
I'm
where
from.
the
And so-
Iberian ham, yeah, of course.
So this is
It's from the
Irouléguy.
Pyrenees, yeah.
And the Chateau Lobad is some brandy. We have 3 types of brandy in France. We have Calvados in Normandy. Then there is cognac that you guys know.
Oh man, we're gonna get so
Hennessy?
drunk tonight.
And cognac is more famous because they ship a lot of bottles to England and to United
Ah,
States. They export.
A lot of export.
Exports,
yes.
yeah.
Sorry. And this is a cuisine that only stayed in France. That's
Oh, I see.
Armagnac.
Oh, so
And
they-
Armagnac is just close to the team where Peter Connolly was last year.
Oh, really?
And Boris Diaw and Peter
Oh
Lucy.
man, wait,
Yeah.
Boris
Ode
Diaw.
to Peter Connolly and
Oh
Boris
my
Diaw.
God, I can't wait. It's
wait.
like made for me specifically. I can't wait for it.
Yes,
Let's go.
just 1 hour from the coast, close to the Pyrenees.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
I can't wait for it. We're going to drink it during the game. Unless it's bad luck, we'll stop. Thanks, everybody. Hit that like button on the way out. We're going to be right back here. Friday night at the DNVR Bar. We got March Madness. We got Nuggets. We got Avs. I think tonight's going to be a fun one.
And we got Flo, and
Dude,
also
I
there's a black-capped chickadee.
Oh, the black cap chickadee. Interesting thing. Very complex language.
Yep, and it has 5 to 7 eggs.